Hello everyone, this is Professor Hazel S. Matthias from the Department of Mathematics, Vishwanath Rao Deshpande Institute of Technology, Haliyad. In the previous class, we were discussing about how to find the solution of a partial differential equation. So today's class will discuss about the solution of the homogeneous partial differential equation, which involves derivatives with respect to one independent variable only. So let's start today's class. Suppose that the dependent variable has been differentiated partially with respect to one independent variable, say for example x only, then the partial differential equation gets turned to an ordinary differential equation, because in partial differential equation, while differentiating with respect to a one variable, the other variable will be treated as a constant. But here in this method, what we are doing is we are differentiating with respect to one independent variable, say that is x only. Then our partial differential equation can be treated as an ordinary differential equation, and the solution of that can be found out by how we have learnt in ordinary differential equation. Similar way we can find the solution of such a differential equation. So here the arbitrary constant in the solution, we used to represent them as C1 and C2. So what we do here as we will represent them a function of the variable which is treated as a constant. That is, the arbitrary constants in the solution are replaced by arbitrary function of the other variable. So suppose if you are differentiating with respect to x, the other variable, the function of that variable is treated as a constant. That will give us the solution of the partial differential equation. So here a differential equation is given, dou square z by dou y square equal to z, given that when y equal to 0, z equal to e power x, and dou z by dou y equal to e power minus x. So let us suppose that a given differential equation, that z is a function of y only. Then the given partial differential equation, it is given as, this is the partial differential equation. Suppose if we treat that z is a function of y only, then the PDE assumes the form of an ODE, that is, dou can be written as d square z by dy square, that is equal to z, or d square z by dy square minus z equal to 0. Then this d square by dy square, it can be written it as capital D square. So this equation gets transformed to d square minus 1 into z equal to 0, where capital D is d by dy. Then we will solve them. This is a differential, ordinary differential equation. We will solve them by the way how we used to solve the ordinary differential equation. That is by writing the auxiliary equation. First we write the auxiliary equation, that is m square minus 1 equal to 0. So m will be plus or minus 1. So here we have two distinct real roots. We have to write the solution. So when we have the two distinct real roots, the solution is given by c1 e power y plus c2 into e power minus y, because plus 1 is a root, so e power y, then minus 1 is a root, so it will become plus c2 into e power minus y, because here the variable is y. Therefore, solution of the partial differential equation is obtained by, this is a solution of an ordinary differential equation. So if you want a solution of a partial differential equation, we have to replace the c1 and c2 by a function of x. So here the solution of the partial differential equation is given by z is equal to f of x into, that constant you have to replace by a function of x, because x is treated as a constant over here. So it will become f of x into e power y plus c2 can be written as g of x into e power minus y. Let's take this as 1. Now the conditions are given over here, that is y equal to 0, z equal to e power x, and dou z by dou y equal to e power minus x. That is when y equal to 0, these two conditions are satisfied. So let's put that condition, first one, when y equal to 0, put z equal to e power x. So it will be z equal to e power x, y will be 0. So e power 0 will be 1. So f of x into 1 plus g of x into e power minus 0, that also will be 1. So you will get it over here, z will be e power x equal to f of x plus g of x, because e power 0 will be 1. e power 0 will be 1. Now we have to apply the second condition. The second condition is dou z by dou y equal to e power minus x when y equal to 0. So we have z over here. We partial differentiate z with respect to y. So differentiating 1 with respect to y, we get dou z by dou y equal to f of x into e power y, because differentiation of e power y is e power y, plus g of x into differentiation of e power minus y. It will be minus e power minus y, minus e power minus y. Now apply the condition that when y equal to 0, so dou z by dou y will be e power minus x. So when we apply that condition, dou z by dou y is e power minus x, that is equal to y is 0. So e power 0 is 1, here e power 0 also 1. So we will get f of x minus g of x. So when we apply the second condition, we get e power minus x is equal to f of x minus g of x. We have the two equations now. One equation is e power x equal to f of x plus g of x. One more equation, e power minus x is equal to f of x minus g of x. Solve these two equations in order to get the value of f of x and g of x. So when we add these two equations, f of x plus g of x equal to e power x, f of x minus g of x equal to e power minus x. So first add these. When we add these two equations, plus g of x minus g of x get cancels. 2 times f of x is equal to e power x plus e power minus x. So f of x will be e power x plus e power minus x by 2, which is nothing but cos hx. Similarly, if you subtract it, you will get 2 times g of x, that is equal to e power x minus e power minus x. When you subtract these two equations, f of x get cancels, we will get 2 times g of x. So g of x value will be e power x minus e power minus x by 2. This is nothing but sin hx. So we have got the value of f of x and g of x. Let's substitute this value in the equation 1. Equation 1 is over here. So what will be the value of f of x? Here we will put f of x is nothing but cos hx and g of x is nothing but sin hx. So we will get cos hx into e power y plus sin hx into e power minus y. So that is the solution of the given partial differential equation. Let's move on to the next question. So here an equation is given and the conditions are given. So let's treat them as a function of, here dou square z by dou x square is given. So we treat this as a function of x only. So given partial differential equation, if we assume that z is a function of x only, then this partial differential equation can be transformed into a ODE, that is d square z by dx square plus 3 times dz by dx minus 4z equal to 0. That can be written as d square plus 3d minus 4 into z equal to 0. Now let's write the auxiliary equation, that is replacing d by m, we get m square plus 3m minus 4 equal to 0. We can factorize this and we can write it as m minus 1 into m plus 4 equal to 0. So we will get either m equal to 1 or m equal to minus 4. We have the real and distinct roots. Therefore, the solution of that can be a complementary function can be written as z equal to c1 into e power x, that root is 1, plus c2 into e power minus 4x. So this is the solution of the ordinary differential equation. The solution of the partial differential equation is obtained by replacing this constant by a function of y, because we have treated z as a function of x only. So the constant has to be in terms of y. So c1 you can replace by f of y e power x plus c2 can be replaced by g of y into e power minus x. So this is the solution of the partial differential equation. Now we have to find f of y and g of y making use of the given conditions. Conditions are given, we have to make use of them. So partially differentiate with respect to x. xz is over here. When we differentiate partially with respect to x, we get f of y into e power x. G of y into differentiation of e power minus 4x is minus 4 into e power minus 4x. By data, z value is 1 and dou z by dou x value is y when x equal to 0. So put in 1 and 2. From 1, if you put z equal to 1 when x equal to 0, so it will be 1 into x equal to 0. So e power 0 is 1. So we will get over here f of y plus g of y. So from 1 we will get 1 equal to f of y plus g of y. Now in 2 you substitute dou z by dou x equal to y when x equal to 0. So dou z by dou y equal to y and x is 0. So this will be f of y and minus 4 into e power 0, that will be 1. So minus 4 into g of y we will get. Now we shall solve these two simultaneous equations 1 and 2. First, if we subtract 1 minus 2, we will get here 1 minus y. 1 minus y is equal to f of y minus f of y get cancels. G of y minus of minus will become 5 times g of y. 5 times g of y is equal to 1 minus y. So g of y will be 1 by 5 into 1 minus y. Then if you add it by multiplying this equation by 4, multiply this equation by 4 and then add it. 4 times g of y minus 4 times g of y get cancels. 4 times f of y plus f of y, it will become 5 times f of y, that is equal to, here we are multiplying this equation by 4, so 4 plus y we will get. So what will be the value of f of y? It is 1 by 5 into 4 plus f of y. So we have got the value of f of y and g of y. Let's substitute the value of f of y and g of y in z, that is 1. From 1 we will get z is equal to f of y is 1 by 5, 4 plus y into e power x plus g of y is 1 by 5 into 1 minus y into e power minus 4x. So this is the solution of the partial differential equation. Let's discuss the next question. Solve dou square z by dou x square equal to a square z, given that when x equal to 0, z is 0 and dou z by dou x is equal to a sin y. So let us suppose that this z is a function of x only. Then this partial differential equation can be written in the form of an ordinary differential equation, that is d square z by dx square equal to a square z, or this can be written as d square z minus a square z equal to 0. So d square minus a square into z equal to 0. We'll write this is a homogeneous ordinary differential equation. The solution of that can be found out by writing the auxiliary equation. Replace d by m. So we get m square minus a square equal to 0. Therefore m equal to plus or minus a. The solution of the ODE is given by plus or minus a. These two roots are real and distinct. So the solution is given by z equal to c1 into e power ax plus c2 into e power minus ax. A is the root, one more root is minus e. So now we have to find the solution of the partial differential equation. It is obtained by replacing the constant, the c1 and c2, with the functions of y. So the solution of partial differential equation will be z equal to f of y into e power ax plus g of y into e power minus ax. Replace the c1 and c2 by a function of y. Now we shall apply these the given condition. That is, when substitute a z equal to 0 when x equal to 0, then substitute dou z by dou x equal to a sin y when x equal to 0. If you do that, we will get the values of f of y and g of y. So by data it is given that x equal to 0 when z equal to 0, therefore 1 will become e power ax. So the e power x is 0, e power 0 will be 1. Here also g of y into e power minus ax, so e power 0 it will become 1. So we will get 0 equal to f of y plus g of y. Next we substitute that second condition. What we have is x is 0 when dou z by dou x equal to a sin y. That's why we differentiate one partially with respect to x. We get dou z by dou x equal to a f of y into e power ax. So differentiation of e power ax will be a into e power ax. Then we had the term plus g of y into e power minus ax. Differentiation of e power minus ax will be minus a into e power minus ax. So this is what we get after differentiating one partially. Now we apply this condition, that is value of dou z by dou x is a sin y when x equal to 0. So dou z by dou x will be a sin y, a into f of y because e power 0 will be 1, minus a into g of y, e power 0 will be 1. So we will get it a sin y equal to a f of y minus a g of y. We can cancel out a on both sides. we'll get sin y equal to f of y minus g of y. So we have two equations over here. One is 0 equals f of y plus g of y. One more is sin y equals f of y minus g of y. So we'll add this. If we add these two equations, we get 2 times f of y equal to sin y. G of y get cancels. 2 times f of y equal to sin y. F of y will be sin y by 2. If we subtract, f of y minus f of y get cancels. G of y minus of g of y will be 2 times g of y equal to minus sin y. So g of y will be minus sin y divided by 2. So we'll substitute the value of f of y and g of y in equation 1. We'll get z into f of y, that is sin y by 2 into e power ax, minus g of y, that is minus sin by 2 into e power minus ax. We can take the common term, that is sin y by 2. We will get e power ax minus e power minus ax. So sin y into e power ax minus e power minus ax by 2 is nothing but sin h ax. So this is the required solution of the partial differential equation. So you can go through this article 14.4 in B.S. Grewal Higher Engineering Mathematics 43rd edition for your further reference. Thank you.